N7-Day is almost here, and last year it was the biggest one with all these teasers. We didn't have only this clip and its many secrets with a mysterious character, we also had this piece of art. So let's see what secrets it contains. Zooming in, we can see many species from both galaxies, and BioWare always merged things like that from the teasers. This place looks like the club Purgatory, but it's a little bit different here, given that the timeline might be set in Andromedas. Two humans can be seen here, with one wearing a suit looking the same as what Liara was wearing in Mass Effect 1. A Hanar is also here, with a Turian and a human. The Turian resembles Garrus a lot, but it could also be someone else that looks like him. Moving further, we see an Asari and a human on the left sitting. Then another human can be seen here. I don't know, but it looks like his left arm is prosthetic, or he could be a synthetic AI. Maybe he wears gloves like this one here. The figures at the front are what's interesting though. An Angara along with an Asari and one that wears the Pathfinder suit again, and a Geth. Now, these four characters can be totally irrelevant. This Asari cannot be Liara and her Geth friend who sits beside her, as well as the Angara not being Jal and the other not being Ryder. But I think they aren't. I believe they're relevant and they are indeed Liara and her Geth friend we've heard on the Relay teaser, then Ryder and Jal. Although Jal's clothes doesn't seem to match his, but instead the one that most NPCs wore, I think they might have done this on purpose. I've explained how Ryder is gonna go to the Milky Way with the crew on my first video, so make sure to check it out. I think the teaser makes it pretty clear that Liara has communicated with Ryder, and here Ryder is back in the Milky Way for a plot that will connect both galaxies. I've also enhanced her face to see better, and here she looks like Peebee with a face paint. But I think it's just the lighting that makes it seem like that. On the left we have different species. This one looks like a Turian, but the head shape reminds me a lot of the Raloi. They are bird-like species and the face looks like one. Another one can be seen here too. Maybe this is gonna be the first time we see them, cause we've only heard a little bit about them in the trilogy. The next figures looks to be human, but I think they are Aquarians. And for the first time, maybe they are gonna have their helmets off. Their pale skin, along with the female figure, seems to be very similar to this concept art we've had for Tali. Next to them, we have Evolus and two Krogans. The one that's more visible has a more yellowish color similar to Drak. Moving further, we have a Salarian and a human. The Salarian seems like Tan or Kallo, but I'm leaning more on Kallo since the red and white was what he wore instead of white and blue like Tan's. So the female figure might be Suvi, but it gives me Edie vibes too. Again, they can be anyone. There are also two other figures here with hats. They again resemble Anderson and Joker, like the Garrus one. Now that I've analyzed the figures, there are some other small details in there. The lines of these forms the Paragon and Renegade symbols. Also, I don't know, but everyone in the poster seems to be having the same blue color in their drinks. Of course, this could be nothing. Aside from the symbols, someone found this, and it's interesting because it looks like a phoenix, and we know what phoenix symbolizes. I won't say that this is Shepard, as I've said this could be anyone, with the strongest possibility being Liara, but I'm keeping it open. I'm staying with this person being Liara because this aligns perfectly with the 2022 teaser when Liara was watching that relay with a Geth. There's also this, and it looks like the Normandy or the Tempest, but it could be nothing. The gun is also new. We didn't have anything like it in the trilogy or Andromeda. And I think that's all. As you can see, many different species from both galaxies are here, characters that might be familiar, and all the teasers seem to connect with each other, giving us more clues as to what characters and stories it might entail, while at the same time not spoiling anything. Everything from back in 2020 to this one are connected. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of all this, and I'll see you in the next video.